It's one of those days. You're staring at a blank screen, a dusty goal list, or maybe the ceiling. The idea of trying feels like standing at the edge of a cliff. Your mind is already screaming, "What if I fail?" Good. That means you're about to do something that matters. Let's go. No more waiting, no more stalling. We're done letting fear win. I know you're scared. I know the idea of failing makes your chest tighten, your stomach twist, your mind spiral. But listen to me clearly right here. Right now, you don't have to be fearless. You just have to be willing. Willing to try, willing to show up, willing to do it anyway. Dr. Viktor Frankl, the man who survived unthinkable horror and still chose to find meaning in the ashes, said this: between stimulus and response, there is a space. In that space is our power to choose our response. In our response lies our growth and our freedom. You know what that means. It means no matter how loud the fear gets, you get to choose what you do next. You're not a prisoner of your doubt. You're not chained to past mistakes. You're not here to play small and shrink for the comfort of your fear. You are here to live, to expand, to build something bigger than the voice that tells you you can't. Let's name it the fear of failure. The thing that tells you, don't try or you'll look stupid. Don't launch that idea. What if nobody cares? Don't apply. Speak up. Take the risk. What if it all falls apart? But you know what? Everything great that's ever been built started with someone who felt exactly what you're feeling right now. And they did it anyway. The fear didn't go away. They just decided it didn't get to be in charge anymore. You are not weak because you feel fear. You are powerful because you haven't let it stop you completely. And today is the day you stop letting it hold the steering wheel. Fear is not a prophecy. It's not a warning. It's just a signal. And do you know what it's signaling? That something important is on the other side. Let's reframe failure. You think it's the worst-case scenario. I disagree. You know what's worse than failure? Regret. Regret for the book never written, the job never applied for, the truth never spoken, the version of you who stayed behind, stuck, because you were waiting for the fear to leave first. Here's the truth. Fear never leaves, but courage shows up anyway. You don't need permission from fear to move forward. You need a why that's stronger than your hesitation. Viktor Frankl's theory of logotherapy teaches this. You don't find fulfillment by chasing pleasure or avoiding pain. You find it by pursuing meaning, even in suffering, even in setbacks, even when you fall flat on your face. So what gives your life meaning? Not what looks good on social media, not what makes others clap, but what makes you feel alive. That's your path. And fear is just the toll booth on the way to your purpose. Let's say you fail. So what? You learn, you adapt, you rise. Failure isn't the opposite of success. It's the path to it. No one who ever achieved greatness did so without collecting scars. So don't aim to avoid pain. Aim to outgrow it, to rise above it, to become someone whose resilience is louder than their doubt. Let me tell you something harsh and freeing. You will fail, not once, not twice, but over and over again, because that's what it takes to build something real. But failure isn't your enemy. Fear of failure is. Failure teaches. Fear of failure paralyzes. One moves you forward. The other chains you to the same stale cycle of what if. So here's the new rule. We move no matter what. You don't need to feel ready. You need to start. Readiness is a myth. Action creates confidence, not the other way around. Start small. Start ugly. Start scared, but start. Because every time you take even one shaky step forward, you rewire your brain. You teach yourself, I can do hard things. You prove to your doubt, I'm not listening to you today. You build self-trust. And self-trust is the engine that keeps you moving when fear tries to pull the brake. Let's do something radical right now. Let's forgive ourselves for every time we let fear win in the past. That's done. That's dust. The new you? The new you says, I'm scared, and I'm doing it anyway. Because you are not here to be comfortable. You are here to be real, to be bold, to shake things up, to carve your path, not copy someone else's. And when you fall, because you will, you won't be broken. You'll be tested. And you'll come back with new armor, new insight, and a story that means something. You are not fragile. You're unfinished. You are not behind. You're becoming. And no fear in the world is stronger than a human who has found their fire. Let's take a moment. Breathe. Put your hand on your chest. Feel that heartbeat? That's your proof. You are alive. You are here. You are ready. Not because the fear is gone, but because your why is rising. That idea you keep thinking about? Start it. That conversation you've been avoiding? Have it. That dream you shelved because it felt too big? Pick it up again. This is your time. This is your cliff. And the wings come after the leap. Frankl endured the darkest corners of human suffering and still chose hope. He lost everything and still chose to create meaning. You're standing in front of a screen with infinite possibility. Your chains aren't physical, they're mental, and you have the key. Every fear you fed has taken your energy, but every action you've taken, no matter how small, takes that power right back. So take it, stand up, write the first sentence, apply for the role, send the message, book the flight, pitch the idea, speak the truth. You don't need a plan for the next 5 years. You need to prove to yourself, right now, that you can take the next 5 minutes. You are the author of what happens next. And no matter what's happened before, no matter how many times you stopped, froze, doubted, today can be your line in the sand. The day you decided, I will no longer fear my own potential. I will not shrink to make fear comfortable. I will not let what might go wrong keep me from what could go right. You are made for more, and deep down you already know it. So go make mistakes, go try, go build something messy and brave and real. Fear will ride in the passenger seat, but you're driving now, and the road ahead, it's yours.